Hi, I'm Brian Castillo, and today I will be talking about the affirmative case for social media has caused more harm overall than good. Okay, so first I'd like to define what social media is, and according to Webster's Dictionary, it is forms of electronic communication, such as websites for social networking and microblogging, through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other content, such as videos. Okay, so the burden for this debate will be, in order to win, I will need to provide evidence that social media has caused overall more harm than good. If my opponent proves that social media has not had more harm than good, they should win this case. Okay, so the criteria for this debate will be, how has social media affected people's mental health overall? Okay, so for my first contention, it will be that social media has caused lower self-esteem issues for adolescents. Okay, so in an article by the BBC, it states that teenagers' mental well-being is being damaged by the heavy usage of social media. In the article, negative well-being and self-esteem was linked with heavy usage of social media. It is also stated in the article that this is regardless of a young person's mental state. So, furthermore, in another article written by Dr. Mark Travers, they also wrote that they found a link with social media and negative self-esteem. Time also states that social media creates unrealistic expectations of oneself, which in turn will create lower self-esteem. So this goes to support that social media has caused lower self-esteem, since multiple sources back up the claim that the usage was linked with lower mental state. This also supports that overall that social media has negative overall effects on people and their mental health. Okay. So for my second contention, it will be that social media has also been linked with other mental issues people may have. For example, in an article written by Time, they found a study that linked Instagram with heavy levels of anxiety, bullying, and depression. The study was done by the United Kingdom Royal Society for Public Health, which had an input of over 1,479 people from the ages of 14 to 24. The survey also includes other websites such as Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Snapchat, and all received negative remarks for bullying, self-image, and sleep quality. Further down the article, it states that people who use social media for more than 2 hours are more likely to report mental distress, and according to Statista, the average person spends 145 minutes on social media per day, which means that the average person is getting more likely to report a mental distress. This supports my claim of social media being linked with many other mental illnesses issues people may have. Since multiple sources back up my claim of social media being linked with many other issues, this also supports that social media has overall negative effects on people's mental health, since the average person is getting negative effects for social media. Thank you for listening to me.